All right, let's jump right into a super cool fluency hack for Spanish. We're going to tackle a little area of grammar that once you get the hang of it is going to make you sound so much more natural. We're talking about double object pronouns, a simple trick to help you stop thinking in English and start speaking like the real deal. You know that feeling, right? Where you say something like, I give the book to Maria, and it's correct, sure, but it just sounds a little clunky. You keep repeating nouns, and it doesn't have that smooth, effortless flow you hear when native speakers talk. Well, that is exactly what we are going to fix today.
So, here's the game plan. We're going to start with the absolute basics, then see how to swap out nouns for pronouns. After that, we'll learn how to stick them together, uncover one little trick that changes everything, and then see it all in action. Stick with me, and you'll have this concept down cold.
Okay, first things first. Before we can start combining pronouns and doing all the cool stuff, we have to be totally clear on the two pieces of the puzzle, the direct and the indirect object.
So, the direct object, this one's pretty easy. It's the thing or person that's getting the action from the verb. If I say I kicked the ball, what did I kick? The ball. Boom. That's your direct object. It always answers the question, what? Now, the indirect object is a little different. Think of this as the recipient. It's not getting kicked, it's getting the ball. It answers the question to whom or for whom the action was done.
Okay, let's look at this with our main example sentence for today. Yo doy el libro a Maria. Simple enough. So what am I giving? El libro, the book. See it there, highlighted? That's our direct object. And to whom am I giving the book? A Maria, to Maria. So Maria is our indirect object. She's the one receiving the book. See the difference? One answers what, the other answers to whom. Simple, right?
Now we get to the fun part. Spanish is all about efficiency. It loves shortcuts. Instead of saying the book and Maria over and over again, we can use these little words called pronouns to clean up our sentences and make them way shorter and faster. Okay, so to replace our direct object, el libro, we just look at this chart. Libro is masculine and singular, so we'd use lo to mean it. Easy. If we were giving la pluma, the pen, we'd use la. Makes sense.
And for the indirect object, we've got this set. To replace a Maria, which basically means to her, we would grab le. These pronouns here handle the to whom part of the sentence.
All right, we've got our two sets of pronouns. We know which is which. Now, how do we actually put them together in one sentence? This is where a lot of people get tangled up, but honestly, there is one super simple, unbreakable rule to follow. The order is always, and I mean always, the same. Indirect pronoun first, direct pronoun second, verb third. Just burn this into your brain. IDV. Indirect, direct, verb. It never, ever changes. So let's try it. So, following our IDV rule, I give it to her would be le for to her, plus lo for it, and then doy for I give. So, we get le lo doy. But, just say that out loud for a sec. Le lo sounds kind of clunky, doesn't it? Spanish has a really clever fix for this. And this, my friends, is the golden rule. This is the secret hack that makes the whole thing click. And it's not some random grammar thing. It's all about making the language sound smooth. Here it is. This is the big aha moment. Whenever le or les comes right before lo, la, los, or las, that le or les magically changes to se. So that awkward le lo doy becomes the smooth, beautiful se lo doy. That's it. That's the trick. And that's literally the only reason this rule exists. It's not there to confuse you or trip you up. It's purely about the sound, about phonetics. It's a pronunciation shortcut that just evolved to make the language flow better. It's designed to be easier, not harder. So now you have the whole formula. Indirect, direct, verb, plus the secret say rule. Let's see this thing out in the wild. You're about to see how this structure is used constantly in everyday, natural Spanish. This is where the payoff really happens. Just look at these. I tell it to him becomes se lo digo. Bam. She buys it for her. Se la compra. We give him to them. Se los damos. You see the pattern? It's the same simple formula every single time. This is the key to sounding so much more concise and fluent. And that's really the whole point of all this. By mastering this one simple structure, you're not just learning a grammar rule. You are fundamentally changing the way you speak getting away from that clunky repetition and getting closer to that natural rhythm of a native speaker.
So there you have it. The secret is out. You've got the formula, you've got the pronunciation hack, and you've seen it in action. The only question left is, how are you going to use this to level up your Spanish starting right now?